I was just giving a speech at Penn State, and one of the questions that they asked, it was centered around what comes first, the product or the brand? And I said, everyone is different. Like for our original salad dressing, we had a product first, and then we designed a brand around the product. For Tushee's, it was the only way we're doing it is with the brand. Right. People ask like, well, how do you develop a really good brand that people like and people enjoy? And it really comes down to making things that people remember. We've got Marty in the house from Tushee's.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure and honor. I'm sorry I'm tardy.
Yeah.
I did not mean to be late.
So, you know, we did kind of allocate some time, and I know you don't do a lot of these, but I would have thought you would have been a little bit more prepared coming in here.
Yeah, me too.
You know, that old saying of like 15 minutes early is on time and on time is late.
Mm-hmm.
So then what does late make it?
I'm really late. Not good.
It's not good. You're cut, right? You're cut from the team.
That's fine.
All right. So Tushee's taking the world by storm. You weren't in portable toilets prior to this, and you have won over the hearts of everybody in the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, and even some of the leaders of the Portable Toilet Association, where they've asked you to be a speaker at their show.
In Daytona in November, I'm going to be the keynote speaker.
Correct,
yes.
Correct. So how did all this is an amazing success story. How did this happen?
Well, we had our business partner, the Big Cat. I think he was on something, and he was at a music festival, and he was like, I need a idea. I need a big idea. And he had to go pee. And, you know, you just sit there and you're saying, everybody pees and everybody poops. It ain't going out of style, brother. And so that it was born there.
How did he find you?
Well, that's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
He found me through, I believe it was Craigslist, Craigslist posting.
Because you've been doing some like low-level modeling and sponsorship of activities, like really trying to be the next Ernest of this generation.
Yeah, striking jawline.
What other
great legs? Look at these calves getting.
What other products have you been repping outside of the portable toilet world?
Yeah, we got the Tushee Tush towel coming on to the market. Make your butt smile.
Okay.
Streak sweeper.
Yep.
I was going to bring you one, but I used it on the way here. So.
Okay, great. So you're late, and the only thing you were going to bring, you didn't bring.
I was also going to try to do an oil painting of you, but that did not go well.
Because you can't paint.
I'm not artistic.
Right. So the thought of you doing an oil painting when you can't paint, just why did you think that? Why'd you want to do that?
Because it was going to be so bad, it was going to be funny.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. Talk to me about being famous for the first time around your hometown, around Annapolis. You're actually going to be on College Game Day for lacrosse as a personality. How has that helped you from a self-esteem perspective?
Well, you know, I think one of the things, these jorts really bring out my personality. And so, you know, the ladies enjoy that, that part.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm giving people what they want. These quads and these calves, you know, and the rest of the package, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the ladies love it.
Now, is that real gold?
Oh, yeah. That's real gold.
How much does that cost you?
Nah, I'm kidding. I got this from Walmart.
Oh, okay. Got
it's like $20.
What about your pit vipers? Are those real?
Those are authentic. Those are real pit vipers. And I'm still waiting on my pit viper sponsorship, but they have not called yet. In due time. I'm repping another brand, Quenchers.
Okay.
Yep. Quenchers. We just launched that with the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. That is a ready to drink vodka. You like vodka?
No.
Okay. So no bubbles.
All right.
Got some electrolytes in it. Kind of like fruity flavors.
Yes.
You know, I'm sick of all these damn canned teas.
Yeah. A lot of those.
I don't need any more lemonade or half and half or just who's drinking raspberry tea? I don't know anybody who drinks raspberry tea.
Probably in the South.
No, they drink sweet tea.
Sweet tea. Not raspberry tea.
Do you drink raspberry tea?
I'm not a big tea guy.
Mm.
I will do some iced tea in the afternoon, like if I'm tired of coffee.
Mm.
But yeah, not really a tea guy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I could drink tea, green tea. There's some health benefits, I hear. It's fine. It's bland.
Yeah, it sounds boring.
Yeah, it's brown
I
water.
live life in the fast lane.
Okay.
Espressos, coffee, black, tall, strong, and black.
Energy drinks.
Oh, Locked In Energy. That's coming to the market here soon.
Oh, are you going to sponsor that as well?
I'm repping that.
Oh, wow. So do you have an agent?
Not yet.
Okay.
You want to be my agent? Or do you know someone?
I could be your agent. I could do that for you.
You'd be like, hey, Marty, get out there and act more stupid, boy.
Yeah, I could help you with that.
Yeah, we could do that. It seems like it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
No problem.
Ain't no problem. Big growth plans for Tushee's coming up?
We are in the middle of an expansion. We are expanding within the expansion of an ever expanding universe, which is the Tushee's Marty universe. The Martyverse is what I like to call it. The Spideyverse.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
The multiverse.
The Marty multiverse.
Okay.
So we are just saturating the DMV with porta pots.
Mm-hmm.
We got 732 pots. We got more on the way. We are working towards 4,000 pots.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, saturation.
That's a lot of shit.
There's a lot of pee and a lot of poop. And if you need a porta pot, you call 855-PP.
Now, do you make a lot of jokes about being the shit or, you know, you're built for this shit?
I'm built for this shit. My employees are turd wranglers.
Okay.
Yep, they go in there, lasso a turd.
Mm-hmm.
It's more of like a vacuum suction.
Now, what does your family feel about you being so famous now?
My youngest son, TT, he thinks I'm the man.
Okay.
He thinks I'm real cool.
What about the other kids?
I think they might think I'm stupid or something.
Yeah. All right.
That's fine. That don't matter none.
What about your wife?
No, she loves it.
Oh, okay.
My wife, Crystal, she loves it.
Yeah.
She can't get enough of it, if you know what I'm saying. She likes it. She loves it. She wants some more of it.
And is it because of the jorts and the emphasis on your posterior chain and your crotch?
Yeah. It's the total Tush takeover.
Okay.
Tushee's is taking over. I'm actually going to start being a guest fitness instructor.
Okay.
Like kind of like Zumba.
Yeah.
Being a bunch of women. You know, like Brazilian butt lifts.
Uh-huh.
But in the gym, we're putting in the work. None of this fake tush.
Now,
I know a fake tush when I see one.
yeah. I also know a fake tush when I see it.
Right. We want authentic tush.
Quads have to match the tush,
Mhm.
and that's not happening.
You need quad, hamstring, cat, all of it.
Abs, low back, it all has to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all of it. You
Yeah.
can't just, I mean, who just wants quads?
Only quads.
Yeah. Who wants that?
Yeah, quads with no butt.
The negative, as I call it.
The negative.
The negative. You gotta
Yeah.
be careful with girl with no tush.
I agree with that.
I mean, yeah.
Now, do you have anything that you'd like to say to the audience? Just anything, generally speaking, any kind of philosophical takeaways that people, when they think about Marty, they go,
855 poop.
okay, that's it.
Yeah. You call 855 poop for the best spot to squat. That's it. It's real simple.
Okay, that's great.
I'm not getting deep here, you know.
Is it because you're not deep or you don't want to get deep because then that's too much for this moment?
I'm going to get too deep.
Oh, so you are deep.
I get deep.
Okay, got it.
Balls deep.
Great.
Yeah. I'll get deep.
All right, hell yeah.
I mean, here's a simple one. These are just life lessons. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Okay.
See what I did there with the shit
Yep.
and the poo? Did anybody tell you look like Tom Selleck?
I have heard that.
Yeah, you do.
And when I don't have a mustache, it was Tom Brady.
Tom.
It's the Toms.
You're the Toms.
I'm Toms.
The Toms.
I'm a universal Tom.
What other Toms?
We
could stop there.
Yeah, those are two good. Those are powerful Toms.
Two good Toms.
Selleck and Brady.
I mean, yeah.
And then to be a Greg in the Tom conversation's an interesting thing to be.
Might as well be a Craig then.
Well, you know what really bothers me about having the name Greg?
Hmm.
Nobody, when you say it, repeats it back correctly.
That's interesting.
I've heard George.
That's way off.
I don't know how that's a thing.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
Craig.
That's a good one.
Which statistically, Greg is way more popular of a name than Craig. So why would you go to Craig when the name is Greg?
Yeah, and I know one Craig, and his nickname's Bitch Ass Craig.
Right. I don't know any bitch ass Gregs.
No.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's more of like, and you got to go, I'm Gregory.
Yeah.
Right? Like if your name were Matthew, like people mess up the name Matt.
Right.
Like, how do you mess that? Is your name Nat? How many Nats do you know?
I don't know any.
Who's Matt? I don't know. I'm just saying, if your name was Matt or Matthew, I've seen it happen too many times. I once saw this lady from Wisconsin. She goes, Matt. I'm like, what was that? Did you just meow at me, lady?
All right, guys, I want to thank Marty for being on today. Please look out for Tushees, Quenchers, Tushees Tush Towels, Lock-In Energy. I do think we have a cultural icon in the early stages here, so we're very privileged and blessed to have you on here today.
Yeah, I'm pre-revenue right now.
Yeah,
so people are going to look back at this moment and be like, I remember when Marty was on Greg's podcast.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Any final words for that?
For what?
Just for the audience as you're about to sign out.
855B poop.
855P poop. All right, team. We have another guest coming on. Marty's getting out for the portable toilets right now. But we're going to cut into our new guest here. His name's Matt Vetter, and we're going to interview him about his life and view on entrepreneurship, business life, and everything in between.
Is it Matt or Matthew?
You'll find out shortly.
Huh, okay. Thanks for having me on.
Yep.
Always a pleasure.
Great. I have an unbelievably explosive piece of information. Marty is actually my brother Matt. This is Matt. He's not actually Marty. Marty is a made-up character that we came up with when we launched Tushees. So I know this is going to be shocking for everybody in the Martyverse. Matt, welcome as yourself.
Thank you. This feels good.
It feels nice.
Holding on to Marty is a little...
It's tough.
It can only last so long. You know, you have those short videos are good, and then I move on with my day.
Yes. So when we initially thought of the Tushees brand and the marketing plan behind it, we decided to get inspired by those old used car commercials where they had professional wrestlers selling, you know, hysterical used vans and trucks in Georgia or whatever, wherever it was. And we said, well, we need a pro wrestler. The closest thing that we probably have is you as a made-up character that we're going to design, but it was inspired by Marty the meteorologist.
Yep.
So Matt is sensitive to allergies.
Everything.
And so every year when allergies came in, Matt would do a hilarious video warning everybody that allergy season was coming, and then would give just our family a Marty the meteorologist update of how the pollen was,
Wind speed,
time and temp. And it was Marty the meteorologist, and it was all hilarious. And so we said, let's take that voice and then let's just make this character as ridiculous as we can possibly get. And in the beginning, it was really funny. And then how hard is it to maintain being a complete dumbass and be in character for all these videos?
Yeah, so taking a step back, it's like all these impersonations that we've been doing. And like when we were running manufacturing in Baltimore, it's like Scott, got to give a shout out to Scott.
Oh yeah, Shannon.
Yeah, Scott.
You know my infamous cousin Eddie.
You know. Hey, Scott, you just tested positive for marijuana. Cocaine. And PCP. PCP, huh? You know, I was over there at my cousin Eddie's house and he was rolling up something, you know. But then I realized, I'm like, that guy was so cracked out. Cousin Eddie's from Vegas Vacation.
Probably.
No, that's the character's Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
And so it's like all these different accents and personalities. And yeah, it all came together and it was always funny. Random me with the iPhone videos because I'm just like, I have nothing. I'm not funny. Like I can't, nothing is coming to me. And I try to come up with these ideas. I'm just like, wow, like this is actually annoying now.
And it's hard.
It is. It's like, be careful what you ask for because you might get it. And I've always, you and I have always had a good sense of humor and been funny. And, I'm glad we've never ventured into that world because especially like Marty is a funny channel of my humor.
Yeah.
But like, it's very, you have to fit into this little box.
And you have to maintain the potency of how stupid he is.
Yeah.
That's the funniest part because behind the scenes, when Mo's filming it and Abby's there, I'm literally telling you to act more retarded.
Yeah, it's like in Tropic Thunder. It's like, you act more stupid.
Right. Pondon Jack. And which is hilarious because, again, in the grand scheme of our brothers, you got into Yale.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you're pretending to be the dumbest human being you can possibly be.
Well, all I can say is humor is the highest form of intelligence. So.
Well, at least that's what we like to tell ourselves.
Okay. Well, I still believe it, so I'm going with it.
Maybe a quant hedge fund manager.
Yeah.
I think there's a better return on that.
I always think it's like, even if I did go to Yale, right, what would I be doing now?
You'd be retired, probably.
I'd be funny. We'd be less stressed out.
But it is actually funny because your kids, my kids, Brian's kids, people in Annapolis, they call you Marty now.
Everybody calls me Marty. Even my wife calls me Marty.
How weird is that?
It's the kids make me laugh when somebody that I don't like. It's also my mood. If I'm not in the mood to be called Marty, I'm just like, it's Matt.
Right.
Okay. I'm a person with feelings. There's a person inside here with feelings.
All
right. No, it is weird at times. Well, and what's the funny thing is that the people I know that don't realize I'm Marty.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Like literally Ryan Toomey.
Right.
When I was out with him in Woodall and he was just like, wait, so who's Marty? And I was just like, are you serious? Can you not tell?
Well, it's like Superman and Clark Kent. It was the guy put on a pair of fucking glasses, not sunglasses. No one knew. Nope. Same size, same build, same hair,
everything.
Glasses, no glasses. And that's similar to you. Like you just have pit vipers on and you're talking like a total asshole and nobody knows it's you.
Yeah. I usually don't wear jorts, but
yeah, that's true. The outfit is a part of it 100%.
Yeah. And that's what's funny is like when we created Marty, like the outfit wasn't even part of the character.
Right.
That wasn't until we had to create our first Tushee's commercial for Corgan Sports Group.
Right.
And that all just came together literally that day. And the finishing touches were actually done by Genevieve with, because I had my sunglasses on and she's like, you need pit vipers. So those are your son Severin's pit vipers that I took from him. And
he kept going, hey, Uncle Matt, do you think I could get my sunglasses back? You're like, I'll buy you a new pair.
Yeah, I did buy him a new pair.
I think it's really funny because the one thing that we never thought was that Marty would have the ability to be its own brand and entity. Mm-hmm. And so now we're going to test it with Quencher's vodka drinks, see how that goes. We're going to test it with Lock-In Energy. And then we're going to test a couple things of just like building out this character like Ernest when we were growing up.
Ernest goes to camp.
Ernest
goes to prison.
Right. And he was a Shakespearean actor and was doing like commercials, and the commercials were loved by America so much. He literally became a part of American culture.
Yeah.
And he never did anything else
Wild.
outside of Ernest, which is pretty fucking crazy that his entire life was committed to something that he was not. He was not actually Ernest.
Right. That's wild.
Right? Like, so that's like, let's say Marty continues to take off and we continue to, college game day for lacrosse and people love it. And the vodka drinks and the energy drinks, and you start doing additional sponsorships within that. A part of you is going to be Marty, and that's going to increase as the person you actually are from a reality perspective is going to decrease in terms of like public observation of what's real.
It's going to be weird.
That's fucked up if you think about it.
Yeah, it's wild. And it's funny because it's like we're a portable toilet company. And
right.
Nobody cares about portable toilets. And it's like, but it's funny.
Until
Tushee's 855 poop. And everybody that sees it loves it. But it's like getting that critical mass, that tipping point. It'll be interesting to see how it all goes. My only reservation with the college game day is I just actually, as Matt, want to talk lax.
Right. Because we know what we're talking about.
Right. I want to like be on stage talking lax.
But like, you're going to have to talk like an idiot.
Yeah.
Maybe you could end up doing like a halftime switch.
Well, that's Ryan Corrigan, shout out. What's up, Ryan? He wanted Marty to do like halftime stuff. So maybe I'll just like Superman and Clark Kent.
Right.
Matt and Marty. I'll go out, do my stupid halftime show, come back.
And they could be like, hey, where'd Matt go? He's in the bathroom. And then Marty shows up, and it could be a whole thing of like, have we ever seen them together?
No.
Right? Like that was a whole thing with Superman.
That's right.
Clark Kent is always gone when Superman pops up, and they're like, yeah, no.
My buddy, Ryan Morris, had a birthday party, and they had Tushee's there, and his wife asked me to show up as Marty. So I did. And it was funny because it like shocked everybody. And then I just disappeared. Went to my car, changed, and came back, and they're like, "Ma!"
Right.
So it was funny.
How long realistically can you be Marty before you just start getting super frustrated and want to stop doing it?
In general?
Yeah. Like if you had to give a time frame of like, I'm good for this many minutes before I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, I think we need to treat it like Blippi, right? It's like Blippi's no longer, like there's a new Blippi. It's not the original Blippi, but it's still going strong. And I think we're going to have America's Got Talent for
the next Marty.
For the next Marty.
My vote right now is Abby as your redneck sister.
Abigail.
And
Gail.
And we introduce her as Marty's sister, who's been long lost. She's been hitchhiking across America.
Yeah, she heard I hit it big.
She came back. She
wants that money.
She wants some money.
My gold digging sister Abigail.
So my vote right now is making Gail.
Yeah, we got to bring some characters into it.
Right. We got to test it out. We got to test Mo.
We need Crystal.
Right.
Where is Crystal?
Where's your wife, Crystal? No one has ever seen her. We need her.
We have a candidate.
We have
my wife.
Yes. I think your black redneck friend Mo or Whitey. And we got to come up with names for them to see if they take your place. I think those could
about that life, Mo.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up with a cool name to myself.
All right. Well, you got to get an accent. You can't talk normal.
Man, I got accents.
You got redneck accents?
Yeah, I can get one.
You can get one. So I do think from a branding perspective and from a business perspective, I was just giving a speech at Penn State, and one of the questions that they asked, it was centered around what comes first, the product or the brand?
Ooh.
And I said, everyone is different Like for our original salad dressing, we had a product first, and then we designed a brand around the product.
Yep.
This, for Tushee's, it was the only way we're doing it is with the brand.
Right.
And so people ask, like, well, how do you develop a really good brand that people like and people enjoy? And it really comes down to making things that people smile and remember.
Yeah.
And so the name was great, Tushee's.
It's a great name.
The phone number, epic.
I will put our phone number up against any portable toilet phone number.
Greatest phone number ever. I'll never forget the phone call. Mo goes, what phone number should we have? I go, I want something real stupid. And he goes, all right, this is what we got. And he started listing out all these ridiculous poop and pee phone numbers that were available. And he goes, and there's 855 pee poop. And I'm like, that one is sick. And he goes, do we really want it to be 855 pee poop? And I go, I think we do. He goes, all right, I agree. I think it's awesome. And I think that component, the brand, the color, 855 pee poop, but then the main thing was like we had to get people talking about something that they don't care about.
Yeah.
And again, nobody cares about used cars. But when you see a really, really dumb used car commercial,
Yeah.
or a really stupid local, like there was that barbecue commercial that was going viral forever. And the guy, it was like barbecue and foot rubs. Do you remember that? He goes, and he was like, we will fucking deep fry anything. We will put barbecue sauce on anything. And all of his commercials were weird shit he'll deep fry and then foot rubs. And it was the most fucking mangled, mind-twisting thing ever. And so the concept of Marty being this entrepreneur that has now hit it big, and all he wants to do,
These
hot tubs, jet skis. And then the other thing that was phenomenal. Oh, do you remember when we were trying to figure out what car we were going to get you?
Yeah, and I was like, he's gonna have a sick pickup truck, and you're like,
You're too deep, bro.
Yeah.
You got so offended. You're like, all right, we're going to get this badass mint, like tricked out pickup truck. And I was like, he needs like a magenta turbo PT Cruiser convertible.
or like mom's old gremlin. She has-
And you were like, fuck that. Marty did. I was like, you're in too deep, man.
It was.
You're in too deep. He's not driving a badass car
No, he's driving a beater.
that he thinks is sick. It was like the PT Cruiser Turbo.
It's Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
Just a van.
Right. The most badass van ever. But I do think from like a business perspective, when you're designing the brands and you're trying to launch a product, you have to cut through the noise. And cutting through the noise, people try and be too cool.
Yeah.
Right? Like they want to be so sleek, and everything is minimalist, and everything is so sexy and this and that. And it's like, well, if everything is that, then nothing is that.
No.
And so we had to create something that made people smile, made people remember it, and then also made people laugh.
Right. You gotta find something that it just sticks.
It just sticks. And I think Tushee's that has worked, and Marty has taken on a life of his own.
Well, it's funny when you find things that stick. It's like these cultural phenomenons, like even just like for TV, like my daughter Reese loves K-pop Demon Hunters. I just checked out the Billboard Top 100, and I thought Reese was joking when she told me this. So I looked it up. #1 song in the world right now. Golden by the K-pop
Really?
group that
I
from the
love
show.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
See?
Is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a Netflix show.
Because I was looking at top 10,
Kind of deep too.
and I'm like, K-pop. I was like, I am not watching that bullshit.
Dude. And then it's like out of the top 5, they have 3 songs.
That's crazy.
And then the other one was like a Morgan.
Is it a
song.
movie?
Yeah, it's one movie.
It's a kid movie.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon.
And it's
kind of deep though.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like, it's catchy. And the songs burn. You're my soda pop.
All right.
It's really good. And I was like in shock because I first saw a dad make an Instagram video about it after and I don't know why he said episodes, like after 1 episode, and it was like after 3 episodes he was like, I get what he was saying. Like after a few minutes into that show, you're kind of like, what is this? And you're like, oh, I'm fully invested in it. And like Christy's out there singing songs at night. I'm like, are you singing Golden?
I'm in. I'm gonna watch that shit today.
But like, you know, those little things, it's like there's so much content out there. There's
Yeah.
so much. Everybody's a content creator now.
Well, it's fucking Me Too content, not like sexual harassment Me Too, but
Right.
it's like everybody just does the
right.
same.
This is working, so I'm gonna do it.
Right.
Too.
And it's like not
Yeah,
we're sexually harassing women,
not that.
but it's
Not-
everybody does the same fucking shit.
Yeah.
And from a podcasting perspective, it's like you've got these cultural leaders for podcasts. And then once one person goes on one, they make their tour to everybody else and they're saying the same shit over and over and over again. And so it's so hard to find interesting, unique information that inspires you, that helps you, that makes you laugh. Like the comedic stuff is great.
Yeah.
And I think I always fall back on just laughing because I'm just over all the other nonsense at this point. Like, I don't know if I could handle one more fucking conspiracy theory, even though I love them and they're interesting and they get my brain going. But it is one of these things where the cultural phenomenons, and I guess K-pop Demon Hunters is a great example. Like, what the fuck is close to that?
Nothing. It's totally unique, totally random. Like
That's like Squid Games. Like, what was that? But then Mr. Beast basically made the non-killing version of it, which I thought was a little fucking twisted.
some of that stuff, I was really interested in him from the cultural phenomenon standpoint and like his story, but now I'm kind of like, the stuff he makes people do to win is like, I'm like, this is kind of twisted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, kids, sorry I told you to watch this.
Yeah.
We're not watching this anymore. And it's like, all right, you guys want to go watch Ninja Kids on YouTube? Fine.
Right. Like, live in a fucking airplane for a year and I'll give you
I'm gonna
$500.
bury you under the ground.
Right. You're like, okay, dude, like we've crossed over.
Yeah.
Like,
It's bizarre.
why don't you just, I liked when he randomly would walk in and, hey, if you quit your job, I'll give you 20 grand.
Yeah.
And they're working, you know, at like a pizza shop or something. Those were interesting and funny.
Yeah.
The rest of it, I'm kind of whatever.
But like in terms of, as you mentioned, like with comedy, it's like it is like always seeking out like good humor or like just that connects to you. Like I have one comedian I really like from Canada, Ben Bankus. He has a few things that like I send it to people and they look at me, they're like, you good? I'm like, this is funny. Like this is very funny.
Well, his is unique.
Yeah, and that's all it is. Like that's why I love comedy, because it's like it's like your perspective on everything, and that is unique. And you know, everybody else is just copycats. And
Yeah.
it's like, you remember that time Joe Rogan confronted a comedian for stealing other people's content, like he's ready to fight him in the parking lot.
That was like, what, in the 90s? They had a video of it, early
Yeah.
2000s. Yeah, I remember
stealing
that shit.
jokes.
He was stealing jokes.
But it's like with Marty, it's like find me something similar to that. There's not.
Well, and it's limitless because it's fun. And you can totally see and relate with some new money redneck who just hit it big with portable toilets, and then how he's going to handle wealth. It's like fake tits, jet skis. Now he's a quote unquote celebrity. The whole thing is hilarious.
Yeah, there's a lot of parallels to me with Marty. I like all those things. So there's some truth behind them. I like boobies. I like jets. Jet skis are sick. Jet skis, I feel like, have a bad rep.
They do have a bad.
I like to rip jet skis. They are a great time. I don't go out of my way to ride jet skis, but like if somebody's like, hey, like my father-in-law has 2 jet skis and he's like, you want to go rip a jet ski? I'm like, let's go rip jet skis.
I had a bad experience with a jet ski when I was like, after I graduated college, I was kind of over it. I was asked to go like rip, and we would follow these massive, we were just searching for yachts.
Yeah.
And the dude I was with did this all the time. This was my first time. So he's literally hitting these waves and is 20 feet in the air. And I'm kind of like getting air, but I'm like, I'm not really feeling it.
We're having a good time.
And he's like, rip it. And I was like, fuck it. So I hit this thing and I am flying in the air and I land and I smash my face against the front of these handles. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I am fucking over jet ski.
The last time I'm riding a jet
fuck this shit. But yeah. Well, I do think from a brand building perspective, Marty has been a very pleasant surprise. It's always interesting to see what's going to work.
Right.
So I think that's really interesting. Any advice or insight for the world as it applies to pretending to be a different character?
Work out every day. Keep your mental health. And I think working out is a mental health policy.
Yeah, 100%.
And, you know, as we have been grinding on this journey and getting our asses kicked, our tushes kicked, I mean, eating clean, working out every day, sauna. I mean, you're the most disciplined person I know, so your routine's more rigid than mine is. But like, even like revisiting Napoleon Hill.
Yep.
Right. Like that's been very helpful lately. Like how many times have we probably once a year we revisit him.
Well, for 6 years straight, that's all I listened to when I got in the car.
Yeah.
Fucking Napoleon Hill's rare recordings for 6 years straight. I know every quote of that man.
So good.
In his old ass accent voice.
But yeah, if you want to be a character,
don't.
Yeah, just be careful what you ask for. You might get it.
Yeah.
Whenever we have a new product idea, there's a lot of positive energy and excitement around that, like bringing this to life. Like Quenchers was new for us as a product category because it was alcohol.
Yeah.
And so it took a lot longer, and it was like a grind to like get it to the finish line.
Well, because we did it right. We brought on lawyers and made sure we weren't going to jail.
Right. Because the original name was the best name ever.
Chuggies.
Now we are Chugged Inc.
Yep.
I wonder with all these new rules though, like if we can change it. Because they just made a bunch of changes.
I'm open to it.
Yeah, it's the best name ever. Chuggies.
I know.
But that's always fun is like when we are building these and creating these brands. I mean, I'm not helping design any of it because I'm not artistic like you.
Mm-hmm.
But it is fun to just be a part of the process. And
one of the funnier, it's not my favorite moment, but it is burned into my soul. Tessie Mays, we're shipping out our first $1 million purchase order. Matt stayed back to get everything on all the trucks. And so we come in the next morning at like 6 a.m. and he's in his underwear, asleep on a giant pack of shipping peanuts.
Covered in olive oil
and sweating.
Just glistening.
And so we go over and, he's in a warehouse. He had obviously slept there all night. And we like shake him. We're like, Matt, are you okay? And he's like, did the truck come? And we're like, no, the truck didn't come. He goes, I was waiting for this fucking truck. And then I laid down on these shipping peanuts, but it's plastic. This thing doesn't breathe. I started getting hot. So I took my clothes off.
And it shifts. Like it doesn't stay together. So it's just like a constant, like trying to wedge it into a corner.
And so And so we're like, dude, get your shit together. Our employees are going to be arriving soon. So he goes into this like manual shower where you rinse out giant buckets and stuff.
It's not a shower. It was a drain with a hose.
And he took a shower. He chugged a bunch of coffee.
We went to Dunkin', got all jacked up.
Oh, it was such a funny moment, though.
Also, when we scaled from little bottles of olive oil to 55-gallon drums.
That was funny.
And they're like, yeah, all you need is a little hand pump. So I bought like the cheapest one off Uline. And I'm sitting there just covered in olive oil, basically Joe Pesci, like cussing under my breath to myself, like, fucking motherfucker. And you come in and I'm just, you can only see me from my back, but the hand pump goes like this. And imagine approaching me from my back and you're just like, you good back there?
I literally was like, Matt, are you okay?
Matt.
You're like, no, fuck this. I'm fucking over this shit.
There were a lot of those moments.
Yeah. Looking forward to portable toilet expansion, wipes, vodka,
Let's go.
energy drinks.
What happens if you mix a quenchers and a locked-in energy?
You're having the best night of your life.
You gotta come up with a name for that. That's like at the Starboard. It's like you take a Orange Crush and add champagne. I think it's called a Bull Shark. So we gotta come up with a sweet name for that.
We should just call it a bull shark.
The Bull Shark.
You're going to be fucking locked in.
You're gonna be feeling good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for listening to Marty and Matt and his global expansion plans with all of the products that we are currently developing, producing, selling, and helping grow. This is Greg Vedder's podcast, and we will see you next time with a different guest that is only one person the entire time.